Hello everyone, Droiken84 here and welcome to another Balatro video. So, this video is actually coming out on my birthday. I'm going to be 40 when this video comes out, which is weird. So, Droiken84, if you're watching, happy birthday buddy. Anyway, last time we played with the abandoned deck. I'm going to play with the Checkered deck. I've actually been playing on the black stake now for a while and it's tough. I lost the last 3 runs on this, so I didn't actually try to record any of them. When I record, I just start playing and I upload whether I win or lose. So what you see is what you get. I mean, I'm going to try my best to play as well as possible. By the time that you're watching this, actually a balance update will have been out. So maybe everything that we're doing here is going to be obsolete? I don't know. There's a decent chance that the black stake will remain unchanged, but we will see. Anyway, our boss is the goat, all spade cards are debuffed, which is half our deck. We need to be sure that we are going to deal with that properly. Anyway. So, when it comes to flushes, you really have to be careful that your flush is high enough, because this is not going to be 300 points. So we need to make sure that we are actually getting the right amount of points. You want 300 points to win it in one hand, because that actually just gives you more money. Early game you just want flushes usually, but you don't have to make exclusively flushes. I'm going to try to discard this way and see how we turn up. Alright, let's calculate. I said let's calculate, but actually, I mean, this is just going to be enough, right? I only paused it for a second and then I was like, wait, I have a full house. So that's one of the challenges with this deck. You're really incentivized to always play flushes. But always playing flushes isn't always the best strategy, and it can actually blind you to finding the better hands. Also, if you never play a flush, then this deck has 0 benefit, which might also actually hinder you. So, I mean, there's a lot of interesting thoughts about that. Oh yeah, right-clicking deselects all the cards. I did that by accident here. So that's 40, 50, 60 plus 24. That's 84 times 4. That's enough. Yeah, more than enough. I kind of knew it, but I wanted to make absolutely sure. Banner is very powerful. Plus 40 chips for each discard remaining. It's actually a little bit better on this deck, because you usually don't have to discard as much. We might have to discard against this particular boss, but I mean, is it better than one of up to 4 random Joker cards? I think it might be. Right, on average, this is a little bit better than average Joker. Gives us 120 chips. We will 100% just beat the next blind. That said, I mean, we just paid 7 for a Joker, and we could have also paid 6 for a Joker, and that Joker might have been better in the long run. It's very difficult to say for sure how that shakes out. Anyway, we are just playing this flush. It should be enough to win it in one hand. Yep. Not even all that close. So if we can make a hard flush without discarding, it will easily make enough to win in one hand. Swashbuckler is plus mult, so we're probably just picking that up here. We could also pick up a pack. Let's try to save our money up a bit. Arcana packs are pretty powerful, but a lot of the reason that they're powerful is to make your deck more consistent. We could actually do a full house here, but this is probably more points because none of our cards are debuffed. I think both are fine, honestly. I think both of them would win the hands in one, the blind in one hand, but well, it's fine. 1200. Yeah, and only playing flushes is kind of a trap in this game, so... Ooh, there's Green Joker. Green Joker, +1 melt per hand played, -1 melt per discard. That's actually very powerful with Banner. Could have gone for the clearance sale, but I think I just want the money here. Start with 0 discards. That's actually going to nerf our Banner. Something to keep in mind. Now the question is, do we actually want to win this in one hand? Oh, we actually have a straight too. That's funny. Right, because we can play a flush or a straight or whatever and win in one hand. I'm not 100% sure if it's will even win in one hand. Let's try that. Yeah, I quickly calculated this is enough to win in one hand. So we would only upgrade Green Joker by +1, but we would get $3 from the small blind, +2 interest, so we would get $15, which is actually kind of decent. But we wouldn't upgrade Green Joker as much. Yeah, Green Joker is kind of difficult to play. I think honestly that there's a lot of argument for just playing high card here. Oh, and with high card I mean low card. And trying to get Green Joker as good as possible. It's not as good for our economy, which might honestly be a great argument for actually... Yeah, as you get better at this game, you have to think about stuff like this, and it's very, very difficult to know for sure what the right conclusion is. Right? We can win in one hand, we can win in probably 3 hands. And I don't know what we want. I think Green Joker is so good. Yeah, I'm going to play high card here. Assuming that I don't win in one hand anyway. I win in 2 hands, that's fine. And we don't get a straight flush. If we had a straight flush I would probably play it, but let's play the high card. It's possible that we get a combination of jokers here where playing high card continuously is actually the superior strategy. Which would be cool. Yeah, we got a little bit less money. But it doesn't really cost us that much. Yeah, the water might become a problem, we'll see. I could buy clearance sale, but even if I were going to, I don't have to do that yet. I could go for a negative joker, but I kind of want money more than that. Let's just play 2. Yeah, that's almost enough to win it in one hand anyway. Cool. If we don't get any jokers that make it necessary for us to do anything else than play high card, then there's honestly a pretty decent chance that it's just optimal to keep playing this way. We could buy walkie-talkie. Honestly, I really like walkie-talkie. And I think clearance sale, this is our final chance to buy it. It's going to be good for us, so let's just do this. Alright, so now we don't have the money from Banner, so we might have to resort to playing flushes. Alright, just for sake of argument, let's say we're playing high card, then we get +2, that's 7. We don't get anything from walkie-talkie, but we get +5 and then +4, that's 7 times 10, that's 70. That's nothing. Alright, we have to play a flush here. Good to know. Yeah, Banner was a lot of our chips here. Alright, that's our 10. So if we need to, we can just play the 10 and have the money from walkie-talkie. Yeah, and the fact that we actively made Green Joker as good as we could make it is currently actually helping us, honestly. Let's just play high card, because there's a chance that we want to... Right, if we find Supernova, for example, that's just... we might want to end up just playing high card, high card, high card for the rest of the game. I don't know. We'll see. We could level up flushes. Right, let's first buy an Arcana pack. Destroy selected cards. Convert to spades. The tower. It's rare that you want the tower for the checkered deck. Could buy the Hanged Man. It's not all that great here. None of these are especially good. But, I mean, we could like turn these into spades. We've already had the boss that debuff spades, so honestly, I don't think there's much of a downside, except, I don't know. Let's buy another Joker. Blue Joker gets us lots of chips. We already have lots of chips. Faceless Joker we never want to discard, so let's just buy this. And just in case we're upgrading our flush. So that's not great for our money situation, but that should be fine. No repeat hand types this round should be no trouble for us. Right, let's start off by just playing one card. We could already play a full house and end this. We already have the force for the walkie-talkie. Yeah, but even a high card is enough to win it in one hand. That's fine. Yeah, we got a decent set of jokers for early game, but this is not going to get us through the entire game. Upgrading full house is a possibility. Honestly, gold card is almost certainly going to end up giving us more money than it takes. So let's just do that. Let's get a King of Hearts and just play a 2 again. Yes. And we get to play another card. Let's just play a 10 because we want to. And note that, right, we are getting good numbers now, but flushes are still significantly more powerful than whatever we're making now. So if we decide to pivot into only playing flushes, for example, when we have the world, that's going to get us like tremendous amounts of money. So points, whatever. Right, we get 15 bucks. We don't get to actually... Fine. Yeah, so we have a flush house here if we need to. Maybe we use strength. Oh, you know what? We definitely use strength because these will be 4s and 4s are good for our walkie-talkie. I don't think there's any chance of us winning in one hand. But we get pretty far. I'm not even 100% sure if playing a flush house is good or not, but we're doing it anyway. We're going to see more planet cards for a flush house. Yeah, 16,000. Right, we're upgrading Green Joker. We have decent jokers overall. Temperance is just free money, which is cool. Temperance is free money. We could use Justice to maybe get some 7s out of our deck, whatever. Lucky cards are fine. I don't think wild cards are going to be good. High Priestess could give us something, but it's usually not going to give us something that we want. $7 isn't all that much. I'm going to turn our 7 of hearts into a glass card. Maybe we get to remove it from our deck. I don't know. Yeah, so the flush house card shows up here, and it's possible for some situations that Having a flush house here could actually prevent us from seeing the planets that we want. I think I'm just going to gamble on a high card for now. I don't know if that's optimal or not. I'm kind of experimenting with this because if you manage to have high card be this good for you, you can just... if you can consistently have high card be good for you, then it will just end up winning you the run. But that's not always going to happen. I don't know. The problem with high card strategies is that your jokers have to be very good. And we have a very good base of jokers, right? Banner, green joker. Walkie-talkie doesn't really work that well with a high card strategy. But we're also already changing our deck into a deck which can often just play flush houses. You know what? I'm talking myself into grabbing the flush house and seeing if we can make that work. That's also makes better use of the specifics of this deck. Yeah, I think that's just better. I don't know. We could get another consumable slot, but I don't really want to give anything up for that. Base chips and melt our half, that's fine. Alright, let's play this 7 of hearts. Maybe break it. Nope, didn't break, that's fine. We don't get a flush house here, which is also fine. What's the lowest that we can get? I don't know. Let's just play another high card. I'm still keeping the option open to just end up having a supernova win us the run. But there's hologram, so we're picking that. Hologram is our first X-Melt card, and that's just very powerful. Shoot the Moon is also very powerful if you want to go for high card strategies. Jack of Diamonds is a spade. We want spades. I mean, it's not a diamond since it's a wild card. It's also foil. And now we're just going to add more and more cards into our deck, and we'll see if it works out for us or not. Lucky 8 of spades, or do we want a steel card? Let's just add spades whenever we can. Alright. High card? Break the 7. Didn't break. Alright, that's fine. I mean... we don't have a flush house here. So it doesn't matter what we do. Yeah, we can still go multiple different ways for this deck. Currently, the thing that we're doing most is upgrading Green Joker and Hologram as much as we can, and we will see what other options become available to us as we keep on playing this run. There's Strength. That's powerful. The Lovers? To make another 4 of spades, I think that's fine. Great flush house? Well, maybe this is the flush house run. I mean, as I said at the start that one of the things that you kind of want to do with a deck like this is to try and actually take advantage of the perks of the deck. So that's something we're doing right now. Let's get rid of some cards that might not be as good for us. Oh, I did not mean to play the 5 of spades there. That's fine. I don't know. probably doesn't matter too much. Another high card. I mean, we're making it in this hand, right? Yeah, easily. Alright. There's a lot of ways that we could play this run from here on out. It really depends on what we're getting. Death, that's good. But it means that we're getting another 8 of spades, which is good. Let's remove a 2. That means that we're probably not getting Wee Joker this run. And that's fine. Wee Joker is definitely my favorite Joker in the game. It's so much fun. Let's upgrade high card. Don't know if we're using it, but we are doing it. +1 discard, don't need that. The wall, extra large blind, so we're almost certainly beating that without any trouble, but it's good to just make very sure that we are beating it. High card, yeah, it's fine. I don't know, we are keeping the option open to get a flush house, but I don't even know if that's realistic here. Let's get another high card. Why not? We're getting money from our King of Hearts, which is good. And we could try harder to force a flush house to show up and not play high card all the time, but I also don't think that's the optimal strategy. Like, let's just get more 10s and 4s. I don't know if I'm keeping the walkie-talkie, but I mean, might as well play as if it's our best option. High Priestess, Tower, Death. I mean, we're using Death here, right? We could also glass card again. I don't need the achievement anymore to break 2 glass cards in a single hand. I already have that one. The only achievements that I still need are for beating things on gold stake, and I've not gotten around to that because I want to get really good at this game first before I up the ante. I mean, I think it's just Death here, right? Yeah, let's just do this and this and this. Right, save our money. Shop has a rare Joker. That's pretty good, but let's just make very sure that we're beating the wall. I think it's definitely possible to lose to the wall here. Let's cool. Yeah, I don't think we've skipped any opportunities to use hologram. This and honestly, no, we're keeping the King of Hearts around. We don't need to use the flush house here. We might need it on our on the boss. We'll see. We're making 27,000 here easily, so cool. I mean, worst comes to worst, we can use discards too. Square Joker is awesome, but we're not using it here. We already have 2 chip Jokers, and we might just keep those around for the rest of the run. Yes, the Clown is fun, but also definitely not what we need here. Could do more glass cards, but I think we're just destroying some cards that we don't need. Just make our deck super consistent. And we have the money, so let's see if we can upgrade our flush house some more. Yes, we could upgrade high cards, but we're doing that too. Alright, this should easily be enough to beat the boss. Talk about hologram, I mean, it's kind of a hit or miss Joker, but it's already times 1.5, which is fine. And by the end of this run, it's almost certainly going to be a lot better, so we will see. We are very close to a flush house already. Let's try to spike an 8 here. Yep, we got it. We could also do 4 of a kind, but this is going to make tons of points, and we really want to make sure that we're beating the wall. Yeah. There was also the option of a flush 5. There's a royal flush. That good enough? Guess so. Sure. Yeah, that's good enough. Cool. Didn't expect to make that with playing a bunch of hearts, but you can see that even oh, that's interesting. That even playing what's it called again? Even playing a flush house only gave us like 50,000. Obelisk is extremely powerful, but I mean, we would have to never play high card again, which we can do, but and then it's insanely powerful. Honestly, I mean, is that worth it to try? I mean, whatever happens, I'm definitely doing this, and I'm definitely going to add a card to my deck. I don't know. Obelisk is so powerful, but it's also it's just not what I want to do. Let's grab the lovers. So, let it be said, if I lose this run and Obelisk could have won it for me, then honestly, I might have made a mistake here, because Obelisk is so powerful that it could just win the run on its own, basically here. But that's a lot of work, and it's also, right, when things don't go your way suddenly, then no, you know what? We have the backup plan of just playing a flush, so if things go very wrong, we could just play a flush. Yeah, I think, alright, we just need to buy the Obelisk. It's just so insanely powerful that... But we need to make sure that we're never playing high card ever again. Cards drawn face down after each hand play. That shouldn't be a problem, but we need to make sure that that's not a problem. Alright, so we don't get to play high card. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, that's enough. Let's just play a straight flush then. Just build up the Obelisk. Flush? Sure. I mean, playing flush is still very good. Yep. Yeah, I think honestly not picking up Obelisk would just be a gigantic mistake here. Gigantic? Well, whatever. English is a tough language. Somehow. Glass card, bonus cards. Hey, I don't have any bonus cards yet. Let's bonus these up. We have a lot of fours of spades, so it should be good. And another flush house? I don't know. Alright. At some point we might want to get blue joker out of here. Let's just start with playing a flush house. See how much that's worth. A lot, yeah. I was crazy for not wanting to pick Obelisk, but I don't like Obelisk. Should have picked the other pack first. Yeah, let's just get the 7 of spades. We don't want purple chip. We don't get punished for anything, that's fine. What do we have a lot of? We don't have a lot of 9s, or 5s, or 3s, or 2s. We do have a lot of jacks. Honestly, we have so many more jacks than 10s that I think we can just do this. That makes our deck a lot more consistent. We don't care about having 10s anymore. I love Misprint. It's one of my most played jokers actually. Well, it's not even that high. Green Joker is definitely my most played Joker. Yeah, you can see I actually have multiple of my most played Jokers in this run. I do value them very highly, so... Well, there's that. We don't have a straight here. Let's just play a flush. And with straight, I mean a straight flush, of course. Basically, our entire deck is spades now, so that's fine. This is a jack. Let's see if these are 4s. Nope. Well, we played 3 of a kind, which is also fine. As long as... I mean, there's a danger there. Oh, I never used this flush house. That's sloppy. Anyway, there's a danger there where if all of your cards are face down, you could accidentally end up playing a high card. So I don't know how that shakes out eventually, but well, it's fine. Let's make this into a glass card. Who knows? We might have to break it. That's interesting. So, I mean, Ace of Diamonds. It could be okay with the Obelisk. It gives plus 10 mult if we play it, and it makes hologram better. I think, yeah, because of hologram, we're still picking it up, but it's not great. And now the question. Are we just ditching Blue Joker for Fortune Teller? I mean, Blue Joker isn't all that great anymore. Right, we are consistently adding cards to our deck, so I don't know. And plus 16 mult isn't all that much. No, I don't think we're doing this. The Mouth, play only one hand type this round. So we're only playing flushes, probably? Straight flush? Why not? As long as we're not playing high card, it really doesn't matter what we do. Cool, one it in one hand. We don't care that much anymore about upgrading Green Joker. I mean, it's good if it happens, but doesn't really determine the end of our run. Gold seal? Yeah, let's put a gold seal. I don't want anything that requires us discarding anything. Flush house, I mean... Sure. It's interesting against the next boss, probably. Right? I mean, if we have the opportunity to play a flush house on the first hand, do we actually do it? Probably. We probably win in one hand then. But if that doesn't happen, then what happens? I don't know. flush? How much is a flush worth? No, that's okay. 70,000. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we get to break a hard card. We definitely get a planet card, so that's good. And we have so many high cards played that I don't think there's any chance of us right, we have 23 high cards. We're never going to play this many flushes, so we're not planning to take the Obelisk Endless, so I don't think there's too much of a danger here. You know what? I'm cracking the Celestial pack first. Make it more likely for us to see the cards that we want to see. Well, is it too bare, I guess? I don't know. Bad cards appear more often. We don't really need that. We could try to go for a better Joker. Let's try that. Hiker, reserved parking, odd Todd, faceless Joker. I don't think any of those do too much more for us than the blue Joker. We're selling this. Puts us at 25 bucks. That's fine. All right. Let's just play flushes here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flush. Then we just win in 2 hands. And we are happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. We get money from this, which is also fine. Yep. We are happy. Anti-8 now. Alright. Satellite, it's too late. Matador is bad. Let's add another card to our deck. Yeah, let's make it a spade. Foon pack just in case, I don't know. Splash, greedy Joker, nope, don't want any of those. Yeah, let's just go next. Crimson Heart, when the random Joker disabled every hand, that can be bad for us. That's only 180,000, we are making that. But we might need multiple hands to make it happen. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we're going to need to play this first. Oh, I didn't actually mention that yet. Ooh, that's decent. But yeah, a Green Joker and Obelisk both get better with every hand we play. At some point we took a plus hand upgrades, and that actually makes sure that we can always play a flush. Right, when you have 9 cards in hand, then you are always going to have at least 5 cards of one suit, so that's just good. Get another spade, I guess. Let's reroll, see if there's something we want. Get some bonus cards. I'm not that happy with the blue Joker, but honestly, I also don't think it hinders us too much. Let's just play a flush. Don't have to get this to the right because we don't get plus melt from any of these playing these cards. Wow, that's just a lot. Yeah. I kind of want plus melt Joker here to make sure that if Green Joker gets disabled, we still make enough to beat it early, but we really don't need to. Sell this to disable the current boss blind. I don't think that helps us. No. That's a plus melt Joker. Alright, sure. Now we're always getting plus melts. We're always getting times melts, and we are always going to win in 2 hands, right? Pretty sure. Alright, let's start with a flush. We have 3/4 of spades here, so we are very likely to get a flush house later. And let's see how much this makes. I mean, Obelisk was by far our highest scoring joker, so... And we have to use these to make a regular flush, which is a shame, but nothing we can do about it. I mean, 1, 2, 3, no. Again, we can't play high card because then we lose Obelisk for good. Yeah, our time smelt jokers are so powerful that having those disabled is honestly very bad for us. Well, alright, fine. Maybe selling blue joker for Gross Michelle wasn't good, I don't know. Doesn't matter. We're making it. Because now we don't have as many chips. Fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 2 glass cards, so this is going to be more than enough. It was actually closer than I wanted it to be. But we got there. So another win in the books. That's good. We won on the Checkered deck. Checkered deck is very interesting. We actually made use of its abilities. I think we could have gone different ways here, and there were different ways to win or lose this one. Let me know if you would have kept Blue Joker around or gone for Gross Michelle. Anyway, I'm not going for Endless. I'm very happy that we won this on camera again. I do think, honestly, that when I'm recording, I actually make more of an effort and I do win more than when I'm just playing on my own. So, yeah. I don't really have that much more to say. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you again on the next Balatro video. Goodbye.